Dzień dobry, dzień dobry, good morning, good morning, hello, hello, dzień dobry, dzień dobry. Today our topic is rock around the clock. But at first, let's see your homework. Let's see if it's right. Look at page 39 in your workbook and check your homework. Check. Number 1 is what do you have for breakfast? What do you have for breakfast? Number 2 is I have cereal and yogurt. But there is another option, the second option, I have yogurt and cereal. Okay, number 3 here. What do you have for lunch? What do you have for lunch? Number 4, I have potatoes and meat. I have potatoes and meat, but there is another option. The second option is I have meat and potatoes. Okay, and number 5 is what do you have for dinner? What do you have for dinner? Okay, and there are our words. There is our vocabulary. So this is biscuits, 3 times biscuits, biscuits, biscuits. Jam, 3 times jam, jam, jam. And meat, long, meat, short, meat. Happy, meat, sad, meat. Next, cereal, 3 times cereal, cereal, cereal. And pastries, quietly, pastries. Loud, pastries. Next, there is a pineapple, 3 times pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. And toast, toast is upside down, 3 times toast, toast, toast. There are potatoes, 3 times potatoes, potatoes, potatoes. Yes, and this is the end. Let's play bingo today. Do you remember bingo? Choose 3 pictures. Choose 3 pictures, okay? And draw them in your notebook. Draw them in your notebook. You can choose biscuits, jam, meat, cereal, pastries, pineapple, toast, potatoes. Choose 3 and draw them in your notebook. Draw 3. You've got 10 seconds. I will count to 10 and you must be ready. Draw 3 pictures. 3 of them, okay? 1, draw, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hurry up. Draw 3 easy pictures. 3 easy pictures. 7, 8, 9, Okay, ready? Have you got 3 pictures of them? If yes, put your pen or pencil on the desk. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. I'll mix the cards now and let's play bingo. Okay, so the first picture is meat. Have you got meat? If yes, you're lucky. Maybe you will have bingo. So the first is meat. What's the next? The next picture is jam. Have you got jam? If yes, that's very good. So this is a jam. Meat, jam. And a very exciting moment. Let's see if you have bingo. Next is cereal. Cereal. So if you have meat, jam and bingo, you have bingo and you are the winner. But let's see, maybe you will have the second place, okay? The second place is pineapple. It's a pineapple. If you have a pineapple and some of them, 2 of them, you have the second place. So next, what's the next? The next are potatoes. Potatoes. So if you have some of them and potatoes, you've got the third place. The third place. Next, toast. Toast. If you have toast and them, 2 of them, you have the 4th place. The 4th place. What's next? The next are pastries. Pastries. So if you have pastries and 2 of these pictures, you have the 5th place. Yes, the 5th place now. Okay, and what's the last? If you like sweets and you have chosen biscuits, I'm sorry, you are the loser because biscuits are the last. Okay, so let's collect them because you should know them now. It was only a game, but today something new. As I said, the topic is rock around the clock. What is a clock? A clock is this one. This is a clock. We can look at the time. Look, what time is it? Okay, so what time is it here? It's 1 o'clock. 3 times. 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock. What time is here? It's 2 o'clock. 3 times. Yes, 3 times. 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock. And what time is here? It's of course 3 o'clock. 3 times. 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Okay, next. What time is it? It's 4 o'clock. 3 times. 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. What's next? It's of course 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 3 times. 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Okay, what's next? The next is 6 o'clock. 3 times. 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock. What time is here? It's 7 o'clock. 3 times. 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock. And what's here? It's 8 o'clock. Yes, 3 times. 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Okay, what's here? 9 o'clock, of course. 3 times. 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock. And what time is it? What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. 3 times. 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Good. And what's the next? What time is it? It's 11 o'clock. 3 times. 11 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 11 o'clock. And the last, what time is it? It's 12 o'clock. Of course, that's 12 o'clock. Is there 13 o'clock, 14 o'clock, 15 o'clock, 16 o'clock, and so on? No, there aren't such times, because in English we have only 1, 2, 3, and so on to 12. Only this, no more hours. So let's see if you remember the colors. If you remember the colors of these, do you remember what color was 1 o'clock? What color was 1 o'clock? If you know, count your points. 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 4 points, okay? And we will see how many points will you have. Maybe you will be the winner and you will have 12 points. Let's see. So 1 o'clock was blue. It was dark blue. What color was 2 o'clock? 2 o'clock was also blue, but light blue. And what color was 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock was green. It was light green, light green. What color was 4 o'clock? Do you remember? 4 o'clock was also green, but dark green. And what color was 5 o'clock? So 5 o'clock was yellow, yellow. What color was 6 o'clock? It was orange. 6 o'clock was orange. What color was 7 o'clock? 7 o'clock was red. Okay, and what's next? 8 o'clock. Do you remember 8 o'clock? What color was it? It was pink. 8 was pink. What color was 9 o'clock? Do you remember the color? What color was 9 o'clock? It was, let's say, cream pink. Cream pink, okay? And what color was 10 o'clock? 10 o'clock was purple. It was purple. What color was 11 o'clock? 11 o'clock was, let's say, cream or light brown. And what color was the last? 12 o'clock. What color was it? Do you remember? It was gray. It was gray. So I hope you are the winner and you've got 12 points, 12 colors. Okay, so now if you know the hours, if you know the times, and if you know the colors, let's point. Open your student's book, page 48. It's page 48. And point to the clocks. Point to the clocks. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock. What time is it? It's 5 o'clock. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. So now listen, okay, and point to the good clocks. This is number 24. Listen.
Listening 24. Listen and point to the correct clocks.
What time is it? It's 5 o'clock. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock.
Okay, let's listen once again and let's check, okay?
Listening 24. Listen
Let's
and
check.
point to the correct clocks.
So,
What time is it? It's 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock, it's here.
What time is it? It's 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, it's here.
What time is it? It's 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock is here.
What time is it? It's 2 o'clock.
It's 2 o'clock is here. I hope